Hello everyone, this is Cthulhu Luigi and welcome to Art 27 of Let's Play Pikmin 2. We are on sublevel 7 of the subterranean complex or some garbage like that. Right now I'm scouting around for a safe place to put my Pikmin, although there really is no safe place with Gatling Groinks running around. And that solved that problem. They're pretty much undisputably the hardest enemy in the game, just because they shoot explosions and wander around. Please do not dive in that. And they respawn, but they're not really that bad. I think others are worse, and it really depends on the situation. You can't say one is just arbitrarily the worst. How could you? That's not how good Pikmins work. Please do not be standing over there, Pikmin. There we go. They were not. I do not. I'm drawing a blank on like all these. I'm pretty sure that one level with the 3 candy pops was in fact supposed to be the breeding one with purples, and I just unlucked out. So back here seems pretty safe. I don't want to know why that was there. I think it's just a unlikelihood, what with the random generated caves. But I will break everything, and I'm beginning to notice as after I've gone through challenge mode, a lot of things seemed recycled, because this is in a lot of other. They're probably just like individual cave parts that can connect to each other in certain ways, and that's how they generate them, which is actually pretty neat, because, I don't know, how is it not pretty neat? I don't need to defend something with no, neat is a totally arbitrary term. No one is arguing that it's not pretty neat, therefore I can safely assume it is pretty neat and not feel as if I have committed a logical fallacy. And there's a poor one. It's pretty much stuck up there. It doesn't look like it wants to be up there. It's like running in place to get away. I feel bad for them. They're kind of quiet. They're like weird mutant fish. They should have been an assist trophy or an environmental hazard in Brawl, but whatever. A lot of things should have happened in Brawl that didn't. Seems to be one of the tenets of the game. Don't put anything in that would be kind of cool. Speaking of Punch-Out, kind of cool looks kind of cool. I might get it if I ever have like a excess of money. That whole job thing I had mentioned a while ago, I don't remember if I even mentioned on YouTube, but I was looking for a job and then I kind of decided I'm probably not going to end up getting one in the economy, and decided I will just devote the summer to academics, by which I mean trying to appease my dumb old parents while playing video games all the time, pretty much. Act like that's a bad thing. How dare you enjoy yourself? Our society has assigned this as a negative trait, blah blah blah. I just like video games is all. I mean, video games alone aren't quite entertaining. I mean, if I get Fallouts or something, I've been wanting Fallout 3 kind of badly for a while, but other than that, I'd pretty much be Let's Playing by video games, so you guys would be benefiting from the deal, and there are too many bomb rocks around here. I'm just gonna set them off. That was lucky. Or not really lucky, it was not a very hard bomb rock to avoid. This certainly has an abundance of duct tape. It looks like it says Q or O VAT or VMT, and I've never heard of that. Although I suppose I do not partake in the shopping for duct tape in my household, so that could likely be the reason, and that is not a fun thing, Pikmin designers. You are bad at designing video games. Just kind of annoying. It's not really hard to avoid, it's just annoying. I don't like being annoyed, it's annoying. I really hope that there are 9 sublevels, and sublevel 8 is one with a bunch of purple flowers everywhere. I also really hope that's the last treasure. I can't imagine there'd be much more than that, but I've been wrong before, believe it or not. I know that might like be a horrible, earth-shattering statement to some of you. Might like not know what to believe anymore if you think I can have faults or be incorrect. It's certainly by no means common, but it is actually on rare occasions a thing, so this might be one of the rare well, now it might not be, because I just confirmed it wasn't. I forgot I parked Louis there, so I wouldn't have to walk all the way back. So, let's keep our fingers crossed this is not the dang rotten manat legs, which I'm actually pretty good at when it's not in water. No, this is certainly the breeding level. There are 4 or 3 purples and 2 candy pop buds. So I think we have a large amount of blues, and certainly reds have not survived this very well, nor yellows. Whoops, I thought that was going to change. I'll keep my taxes and you can keep your change. Wink. So now there are way too many reds, so I nominate reds as the default, and I really should not just make berserker on them, because I could easily throw in other purples or whites or something that would upset me. So yeah, you guys are fine over there. There's not much going on here. The only thing that could possibly freak you out is my tights, and that's more freaking out than really being hurt, so take this as a mental vacation before manat legs. And I'm kind of talking to myself more than the Pikmin. So I forget how to beat manat legs. I'm pretty sure just purple it up. Pretty sure that's like everything in the game that isn't elementally fused. Whoops. So anyway, shortly, or I'm not sure how shortly, but whenever I decide to do the submerged castle, I will show you the hack I have discovered to bring purple Pikmin into it, and purple Pikmin into it, and beat it on the first level, except it's not actually a real thing, which is kind of a bummer. I'm also very pissed I couldn't get my action replay working to give me the code that gives me 50 Bulbmin and 50 what are they called? 50 Bulbmin and 50 carrots at the start of the day. That would be pretty much my ideal setup. Bulbmin are immune to everything, and carrots are more important than other things. I mean, yeah, once you're immune to everything, basically all you need is the attack power of reds or purples, and carrots have like 30 times the regular Pikmin attack, I think. But yes, I am certainly annoyed I could never get that working to determine how carrots work. Can you call them back once they're in the ground, or do they just count as dead, or do they count as still alive but in the ground? And if they fade away, do they count as dead? And I'm pretty sure there's not going to be much else besides the candy pop buds, so next part we will take on what many view as the hardest boss in the game. I consider the final boss the hardest boss in the game, but I like robots. And that is, yes, what is this? Is this some kind of a new treasure? We'll get that treasure in the next part. Yeah, I mean, it certainly seems to be reacting like a treasure, so yeah, we'll get that treasure in the next part, and maybe I was misremembering. I guess the boss could be somewhere else. Anyway, smell you later.